What's going on, guys? Me, David here, back for another shave, and today we have a fucking great soap from the people over at HC&C, Pete Hendricks and his lovely wife. We got Gunslinger. Gunslinger is a tobacco scent, red tobacco by Mancera, to be specific. It has been brought to my attention that I'm not exactly the best in preparation for these videos, and I will admit I do have some shortcomings. I probably should look the stuff up. I probably should be prepared with names, dates, fucking scent notes and all that stuff. But the way I look at it is this: if at any point these fucking shave videos turn into homework, I want no parts of it. So I'll warn you guys right here, less than a minute into the video, if you're looking for something super informative, super formal, the textbook of shaving, this is not the video for you. I'm not gonna do that shit. It's fucking boring. You can only talk about fucking sweet vanilla and tobacco so often before it's just fucking ridiculous. If you really want to know the scent notes, I'll try to remember to put it down in the description down below, or you can look up Pete Hendricks' website, or you can look up Red Tobacco by Mancera, and look it up that way. Me, we're just chopping it up. We're having a good time. I'm going to use this soap. It's going to be fucking fantastic. I've already used this formula. Pete Hendricks makes a really goddamn good soap. And this scent is fantastic. It just is what it is. If you like sweet tobacco scents, that's what you're going to want. You're going to want to pick this up. The tobacco, the vanilla, very upfront. Has amber and God knows what the hell else in it. But it's really good. So I'm going to go ahead. I got the puck blooming. I got the brush soaking. We're going to get right into it. So already we're going to get into a little bit of a tangent away from shaving. So I've done security for years, even before it was even legal for me to be doing security. I started doing security at 18. I think here it's supposed to be 21 when you're supposed to do security, but when you're young and broke, you just do shit to make some money. And I wasn't trying to be a complete fucking criminal, so I at least tried to do something slightly respectable. So during my time doing security, I've done a lot of different stuff, events, from ghetto hood rat shit, like illegal parties, break-ins. I just said I try not to be a complete criminal. Well, I could have been robbing folks, but instead, I was just doing security at parties that were illegal, so to speak. And then graduated as I became a little bit more mature. I've always had a way of speaking to people, so it was a pretty smooth transition. But I have done private events for executives from Nike, singers and actors, and all this nonsense. So while doing security, I've done also a lot of concerts. And never really concerts of my choosing. Nothing that I really wanted. I desired to do or to witness. Did get to see some cool shit. One time I was working the Sunset Music Festival, and I kind of fangirled out when I seen Gene Simmons. I don't know why. Do I like some Kiss music? Yes, but I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of their stuff. But just something about seeing Gene Simmons. He's like fucking 9 feet tall, and he just had like a real, just fucking regal look to the dude. Like he just. It was just, I don't know what it was, but it was just pretty fucking amazing seeing him. And I've got to see some cool acts while doing security, but still, I'm there for the purpose of working. So I'm trying to deal with drunks and assholes trying to get in free and all that good stuff. I have never gone to a concert of my choosing ever in my life. Not to stand there, watch, and enjoy. Well, Friday, I went to my very first concert of my choosing. It was to see this singer that goes by the name of Anise. It is a man. I know it's a little confusing. It's a weird name. But the dude just sings with a lot of passion and a lot of gusto. So it was just... long story short on that part, I had a great time, man. It's like I've seen in some of these concerts that I worked or heard where there's a lot of singers that actually don't sound like how they do on an album as they do live. It's like it's two different fucking people. For me, that seems like a fucking ripoff. Like, I don't understand the enjoyment of going to go see an individual in concert. They don't sound like what you like, the music that you enjoy. And this guy, that wasn't the situation. Just the voice was just very clean. And just, there ain't no difference between hearing one of his songs streaming on Spotify and seeing him live. Really cool. Just a real cool experience. He's a real positive individual, which I just need some of that in my life. Let's face it, you guys have seen me. I'm a negative fucking person. I try not to be, but well, fuck. I've had a string of bad luck, so it's hard to stay positive when things seem to be fucking falling apart at all times. But it was a real good time, and it's kind of funny because me and my buddy Danny that I do construction with, we wanted to see him. We like the music. It's a little bit gay. I'm sorry if you're gay. I don't mean to offend you, but it's a little soft of us. It's a lot of love songs, so to speak, and a little bit more upbeat though. It's not like candlelight dinner type of love music, but it's just still cool. And then he has other stuff. Again, it's a lot of positive message type of deals. And Rosil's all like, "You guys aren't going to that fucking concert by yourselves," and I'm like, "Why not?" She's like, "You guys are gonna look gay." I'm like, "What's wrong with that?" And she's like, "Yeah, we're not doing that." So she came along with us, which was perfectly fine. She had a good time too, and yeah, it was cool. It was a great experience. Never done it before, never done it. So I look forward to, hopefully sometime in the near future, going to another concert again. Like it's a cool situation. You know, it was in Hollywood, and Hollywood is a shithole. It just really, really is. But because of all like the live entertainment they have done in Hollywood, movie theaters and stuff, there's a lot of like cool street vendors and stuff, like food wise. So had some good tacos right across the street from the Fonda Theater. Of course, you have to fight your way through tents from all the fucking homeless people, but yeah, it's just I guess it's just kind of the price of admission, so to speak. But yeah, good time. It was good times. And then of course we did just have Memorial Day yesterday. And having a 3-day weekend, you know I had to cook. So threw a bunch of racks of ribs on. I had some baby backs, some spare ribs, throw some smoked sausage on there. Beautiful. And had ourselves a good meal. Now, I don't usually ask. Well, I've never really asked, honestly. I don't know. If you guys have stumbled upon this video, do you guys want some more structured presentation? Or do you guys kind of like this hot mess of a video that I do normally? I don't know. The amount of views I typically get is pretty consistent, so I'm assuming you guys are coming back for a reason. But I just don't know. I don't really ask. And let's quite honestly, I'm asking, not like I'm really gonna change anything, because the way I do videos is the way that I enjoy. It's the type of videos that I'd enjoy watching. Like, I really don't understand people needing to see 10 videos of different dudes telling you that they like the same goddamn tobacco scent, or the 100th guy to tell you like that fucking Creed dupe. I never understood that. That's why I've never really done videos. I do give some information. I do give some tips when I feel like they're really of value. But to have that every fucking video, it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. It has never appealed to me. even when I got into the shaving hobby, I liked videos like I started watching the YouTubers in terms of the guys that were really active in the community, not like that one asshole from Shave Nation, Geo Fatboy. He don't give a fuck about it. He don't talk to nobody. You know, he does video to promote his business, which is fine. That's not a problem. But he doesn't give a shit about any individual shaver. So when I started watching YouTube videos of the guys who were actually in the hobby, what drew me to shave videos is the fact that they were interacting with each other. They're fucking making fun of each other. They're talking about happenings in the groups. More personal things than just shaving. Again, I don't need nobody to teach me how to shave. I know how to shave. And after a few months, maybe up to a year, how many goddamn tips do you need? Like, it's not brain science here, you know? Not brain surgery. Oh, I'm gonna cure it for that one. Beautiful. I've been liking the time frame that I've been having in my videos lately. The last couple videos I've released have been like under 20 minutes, which I think is pretty ideal. I can't sit here and watch. If we were that goddamn entertaining, we would be actors or performers of some sort. We'd be making a lot more money doing a lot less. So I never really understand when people are gonna put out fucking 40-minute videos. It's like, my guys, none of us in the shaving hobby are really destined for YouTube greatness. We're just shaving. So let's try to, get it moving a little bit. That 23 minutes, that's about the sweet spot for me in terms of what I'm going to watch. If you're above that if you're at the 28, 29, 40 minutes, I'm probably not going to watch much. Oh, third and final pass, my favorite pass, across the grain. Same thing, like even with the live shows. People watch the live shows and they're fun. But I don't want to stare at you motherfuckers for 2 hours. I just don't. I really do like that hour to an hour and a half. That's about the extent of what I want to sit through. An hour is good. Then, of course, if you're on a good topic, it extends a little further. Cool. But, yeah, the whole long, drawn-out process. Like most movies, high production value shit, they're an hour and a half. Those are with real actors that are literally paid because they're entertaining. You know what I want to sit down and watch for 3 hours? Gangs of New York. Casino. Fuck, wasn't Infinity War 3 hours? That's the shit that I want to sit down and for 3 hours. So maybe my viewing habits are just a little bit different. I don't want to see the 17th person explaining to me that the fucking Merkur 34C was their first razor and it's still in their collection. That doesn't interest me. Bam. And I was just talking to fucking Seth and Shady, so you could blame them for this whole little rant I just did right now, because they're harassing me about my lack of information and structure on my videos. So they kind of triggered me, so to speak. You know, it just is what it is. All right, guys, that's the end of the third and final shave. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off, and we'll come back for the final thoughts. All right, and we're back. Let's go ahead and pat dry real quick. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, so I do have the matching aftershave. Once again, here's some information for you. Gunslinger is a dupe of red tobacco by Mancera. That's the extent of the preparation for this video right here. Bam. Get a nice little healthy amount of aftershave here. Beautiful. Nice healthy sting. I really do enjoy HC&C's alcohol splash. It's exactly what I look for in a splash. It has some type of healing properties going on in there, or some nourishment to the skin. You get that nice alcohol burn, nice strong scent, and just simply, this scent is absolutely beautiful. That's why I've always been a proponent for people using dupes. Like, a lot of money and research went into developing this scent. I fucking really enjoy it. And a lot of the times these dupes are better than some of the originals that people make. Sometimes. Again, if you watch the last video I did for Gentleman's Nod, that is a fantastic scent. Again, one of the best scents that I have smelled in the last year or so. So that one's fantastic. Those are the outliers. So most of the time when I get an original scent from somebody, it is, most of the time it's good. Very rarely do I pick out something that is just shitty, but it's not quite on this level. So again, remember, it does have sweet tobacco, vanilla, amber. Those are all the scent notes that I do remember from there. But again, hopefully after this, I'll go ahead and throw them down below. If you made it to this point of the video, you know damn well I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love you so much. And look at that. I just did a video in less than a week, I think. That's pretty goddamn good. See, we're moving. I feel good. I really am confident that I'm getting into a good flow. So, all right, guys. With that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next shave.